I wanted to put together this quick video. It's probably going to take about 10 or 15 minutes of your time. But if you're an instrumentalist, it's really important that you guys listen to this because a lot of you are young, new to the worship band scene. Playing in a band is very, very different than being able to play the guitar or the drums by yourself. And specifically, coming to rehearsal prepared is a vital part of being in a band. And so I often talk about the difference between practice and rehearsal. So practice is what you do on your own before you come to rehearsal, so that when you come to rehearsal, you're prepared to put the whole song together. You shouldn't come to rehearsal going, well, when do I come in? Or waiting for me to say, okay, bass comes in here, drums come in here. You should know those things. So I want to show you how to practice, because I think a lot of times people might think, well, practice is just listening to the song and playing it a few times. Like, okay, I know what the chords are, I know how to change. Practice is more than that. And if you're going to come to rehearsal really prepared, if you're going to grow as a musician and honor your other bandmates, practice is really, really important. And honestly, as a young musician, you should be taking a half hour to 45 minutes with each song. And so I'm going to show you how to break apart a song. I'll make sort of notes based on instrument, but this is how you should listen. I call it active listening. Okay, so you're going to actively listen to the song, not just be like, yeah, this song's good, but to hear when you come in, when you come out. Are you playing hard? Are you playing soft? For the vocalists, like, hey, if I'm a background vocalist, I don't have to be singing all the time in my microphone. There are times when that mic is pulled away and it's just the lead vocal so people can hear the melody. There are times when it's all real big. There are times when there's nuance to the song. And so paying attention to that stuff matters. So we're going to do The Rock Won't Move. It's in the key of B. And so I just have the video up. I'm going to listen to the song. You can do it on Spotify or whatever. I have my chart up on the other screen, and I'm just going to walk through this song how I might listen to it, the things I'll pay attention to. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's only two instruments playing right now: synth and guitar. There's actually an electric guitar line in there, but the synth is real simple. Okay, so I'm going to pay attention as a guitar player, right? I'm going to lead on guitar. I'm going to start this song. He's going. Okay, now if I were to start that song, let's say I come and I go, okay, I know the chords. It's E minor, D over F sharp, G. And I start the song. I go, okay, Rock Won't Move in B. Here we go. Okay, you know the chords of the song, but you're not playing the song right? And let's say we did, okay, Rock Won't Move in B. And we go 2, 3, 4, and the drummers. Okay, and the bass player's going. When the ground beneath my feet gives way. Right? Whoa, that's when when the high school band comes on stage and you're like, oh, these guys are terrible, because they don't know where they fit into the song. So you notice this part in the song, that beginning, there's a synth. It's a real simple synth, low and one note on the high. It's boom, that just real quick walk up, and the lead guitarist is. And you might go, Joe, man, I don't know how to play that finger pick. Well, now you're into something that you can practice. So you sit on your couch, right? That's the part I need to practice. You put on some Netflix or something, and you just go. That's how you get better, okay? Notice the bass is not playing. When he starts to sing, nobody else is singing. There's no drums, okay? And that's an important part. You need to know, I'm out for the first verse. Bass player, I'm out. You don't have to be weirded out. It's okay. You're not playing at this part. Don't worry about it. You should be engaged still in worship and making sure that you know what your other bandmates are doing. But you don't have to play. You don't have to play on every note. It's okay. Okay? So that's what's going on. Verse 1. We'll keep going. Now notice on the chorus, what's going to happen? Okay, I don't know if you can hear this on this speaker, but the bass player comes in, okay? And I'm gonna try and point you to what he does exactly, okay? I'm gonna go back a little bit. Turn this up. So he comes in. And he slides up the octave. Okay? So notice, that would be something bass player that you would notice. So it's not going to sound like a bass here. And I don't know if I can even slide up the whole octave here. Rock won't move and his word is strong. I can't get up that far. There we go. The rock won't move and his word is strong. He goes all the way up. Okay, but you'd note that. You see, so for you, bass player, in the key of B, you're actually playing an E. So you play open. The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move. Right there. Okay, so open. The rock won't. That's what he does. So you would note, okay, when I come in, the first notes of the chorus, I play an open E, and then I slide up to a high E. Okay? Let's go back and listen to that intro again. Boom. Hear it? Now listen to him slide up. And he's just playing whole notes. Real simple. Okay, now we've got another transition here. We're coming out of the chorus into the instrumental. What are the changes that happen? Drummer. Tap. Okay? Okay, there are two changes there. So the drummer comes in, snare and kick. Okay? And then notice that the keys player plays this high melody. This is what gives the song dimension. So the guitar, the synth, the keyboard, the electric guitar are all playing in the same frequency range. So sliding up that octave to play those high lead notes gives the song dimension. So keyboard player, you would go, oh, I need to learn that part. And so you'd sit there and you'd try to pick it out until you figure out what it is. You might, write it down, notate it, that's fine. You might want to start out, all of you, with a notebook in front of you, or print out your charts and write notes in them so that you can come prepared. I've sort of learned to memorize all this stuff over time. But you might want to sit down and write notes about, okay, bass player, I come in, whole notes on the first chorus, drummer, I come in after the first chorus on the instrumental, kick and snare. Keys, I'm on synth through the first verse and the chorus. On the first instrumental, I go to the high part. You might write out the notes for the high part. So this is the way that you practice and prepare. Let's go back. Here we go. Drums. See that? High keys. And everybody else is still, like, it gains a little bit of energy. Notice the song gains some energy, but it's not real loud. Okay? Verse 2. Notice, as soon as he starts singing, that key line comes out. It's just for the instrumental. Okay, so you're back to the regular synth. Also notice, if you watch the video, You can see there's a girl in the video. All you hear is the audience singing. You do not see her have a mic to her mouth. And so background vocalists, this is important. You're not always singing. You're not always singing harmony. Sometimes that melody needs to run through so that people can follow the melody, okay? It's still important, though, that you're engaged in worship. Just because that microphone isn't there, your role is to assist in the leading of worship, not just to sing. So that would be an important note. Let's hear what happens. Now, notice, okay, in the verse, when verse 2 kicks in, the bassist is a little more involved, okay? Okay, but listen how when it comes into this chorus, the rhythm kind of drops out. He's back to whole notes, and the drummer's still keeping that tempo moving. Build. Now, so this is the first time they call this opening up, okay? Like when you talk in band talk, you go open it up or release, okay? We've sort of kept a lid on this song, right? It was kind of the rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. And while we've brought instruments in, we've still kind of kept this lid on it. But at the end of this, the rock of our salvation, whoa! So everybody kind of comes in full, and that's the first time. Notice, drummer, it's the first time really where you move to any cymbals. Or anything else. Almost the whole rest of this song thus far has been kick and snare, nothing else, okay? But now this song opens up, so everybody should be paying attention to that. Notice the vocalist is adding melody. Now, it drops. That drop is important, okay? So let's listen to it. Now, what's in? Listen real close. Acoustic guitar. And a synth. That's it. Now it's going to build. Nope, that's it. Synth and guitar. See how the keys are doing some stuff on the top? You pay attention to those things. Here we go. Bass and drums. Okay, so we've got snare and the bass is in now. Now we're building together. Now that's some hard drum stuff, but you can, dumb it down if you need to. And we build. Now notice bass player. He's not doing anything fancy. Whole note. Boom. Slides up. Boom. Another whole note. Boom, boom. Okay. Now, do you hear any? Yeah, there is a harmony. You hear the girl now? It's really hard to hear it, but you can hear it. You can hear it back in there, okay? So, anyway, that's how you practice a song. And then you go back through it and you see, okay, let's see if I can remember where I come in and what I do. Maybe you've got all your notes written down, and then you do it again until when you come to rehearsal, you know exactly where your drum part comes in, you know exactly where your bass part comes in. Vocalists, you know when you're singing in the mic or off the mic, you know when you're going to switch to harmony, you know where the builds are, you know what the chord structure is, like on and on and on. You know that song inside and out so that you know how your part fits into the band. Then rehearsal, you can tweak things, like you can make the song your own then, and kind of work from there. But that's how you should be practicing. When you're on for Impact Worship Band or any other band, that's the way that you should practice. I also encourage, for instrumentalists, I encourage you to memorize the chords. If you're sitting there the whole time, right? Right? And then as soon as you lose your place, or as soon as you start to jam out with the band, you're going. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Right? You got to look like you look back at the music. But if you know it, you can worship, right? You're. Right? You can kind of jam out. You can look over at your worship leader. You can look out at the people. You can close your eyes, right? This song, I'll just show you one more thing. This song has only 3 main parts. Okay, the verse is that. Sorry, my guitar's out of tune. So for me, this is gonna be different for you. Because I'm capoed, but it's an E minor, D sharp, or D over F sharp, walk up to G, A minor, E minor, and then it repeats. Okay, so that's the verse. Same for verse 1, same for verse 2. So you've already learned that part. The chorus, rock won't move and his word is strong. It stays, rock won't move and his love can't. E minor, D. Does that again? Yeah, the rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't. E minor, D. The only thing that's different here is there's a 2, the A minor. The rock of our salvation. Same part. So you've already learned the first 2 parts, right? They're really easy. The only part that's different is the interlude, the woes, and the bridge. Sorry. Whoa, whoa. Right? 4 chords, and then it repeats. Whoa, the rock of our salvation. So you would learn. Okay, these are both of my verses. Learn that those are verses. Learn that. Okay, the chorus goes. Memorize those things. Memorize. There's a pattern to every song. So anyway, hope that helps you guys. Excited to play worship with you this weekend, and